Okay, so I have to do this. I have to do this video on the Lynn Reid uh, controversy, discussion, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I have to. Like, I sat back waiting in the winds, reading all these hateful comments that she gets on her videos. I mean, I'll admit, I laughed at a few of them. I mean, I'm only human. You're going to laugh, right? Some of them are funny, but the people that are so invested when they have no reason to be is the ones that really get me, but I'll get to that in a bit. I sat back thinking, I'm going to do this video about this. I'm going to do this video. And then I would say, no, I'm not going to do a video about it. There's so many people doing videos about it. But the more and more that it goes on and the more and more I think about it, it's just like, I just have to do this video. I have to have some verbal diarrhea about the Lynn Reid controversy scandal. She's trifling, girl. Oh, please. Her life is her life, and everybody grows at a different rate. Everybody learns lessons at a different rate. Some people have to learn lessons the really, really, really hard way. But it's her life, okay? It is her life, and you're not so personally invested in her life. Don't act like you are, because she is just a personality on YouTube. And if you don't like her content and stuff, just go to someone else that has the type of content that you want. Seriously. Because I'll tell you, when I first started watching Lynn, it was because of a suggestion on the side to some programming that I was already watching, maybe My 600-Pound Life or something. And then there was this old episode of Amber's show when she, from 2013, back when she was with Crystal. And, back then, at this point, I did not know where she was at today. I just knew 2013 and just kind of didn't know, if that was recent or obviously not recent, but, didn't know what her content was nowadays. All I knew was it was a video that was back from 2013 and stuff. And back then, I liked her show. And I watched, a few of her shows, quite a few of her shows from around that time period. And I liked them back in that day. And the reason I liked them is because it was kind of like a poopery. And I don't mean that as a pun or anything. I mean, it was a whole bunch of different things. I liked her fashion. She was a very fashionable person with the earrings and the makeup and the way she had her fashion point right, And then she would have ideas, she says, hey, I'm going to do a different video of something, one of my favorites every day. I'll say what my favorite song is for today, or I'll say what my favorite TV show was for today. She always was coming up with new ideas, and I saw this one, she had this bulletin board of goals and sayings that were motivational sayings to help her throughout her day. And when I was watching those, I was like, man, she's pretty creative and she's funny and she's kind of quirky. I mean, it seemed like she was trying to get her shit together, and I liked her show back then. I really did. But, nowadays, I've tried to get into the modern Lynn Reid videos and stuff, and I really was hopeful. I was really hopeful for this journey in 2018 because I have a few LBs I would like to lose myself. And Amber, another thing I liked about her was when she was cooking the diet type foods. Diet, I say, but when she was doing the healthy meals and stuff, I did find a lot of inspiration because, like I said, she's a quirky person and she's a quirky cook, and some of her ideas I'd say, yeah, that's cool, I want to try those. So I was also with rapt attention, hoping that 2018 would be her year, and maybe we could change things around, in 2018, but it's not going to happen, not this year, okay? This is not going to be the year. And it might not be the year for the next, 10 years if she has that long, and I hope she does. But, who knows? Everybody at different times, it takes people different times to get their crap together. But, to be mad at somebody, and I think that a lot of the anger that people have towards her is because they say, well, she can afford to go shopping every day. She's got all this money, she don't do nothing for it, and she can afford to go shopping. There's a lot of jealousy. But what people don't realize is that you guys are the ones that are making her the money. And you guys, she can't force you to watch her show. Like, you watch her show because you are rapt attention. You want to see her fail. You hope she will succeed, but you also like seeing her fail. And you like to hate her on her, and you do go to her channel just to read the comments, and you do make her the money. And then you turn around and you get jealous over it. And it kind of reminds me of a story back when I was like really, I had anxiety really bad, and when I would get really anxious and then I'd start freaking out, my husband would be just like, calm down. And I'd be like, okay, that's really going to calm me down. Like, how am I going to calm my tits? You're telling me to calm my tits. And I'm not going to be calming my tits when you're yelling, like, calm down. You know, be a little bit more, like, you know, softer about it to calm me down. And that's what you guys are doing to Lynn Reid. I tell you, you're going, lose weight, you fat pig. Do you think that's going to work? I mean, okay, maybe you're discouraged, maybe you, but you can't lay all your eggs in one basket. If Lynn Reid did not meet your expectations for weight loss this year, go to a channel with someone that is having success. Then you'll kill two birds with one stone, because then you'll get successful weight loss advice for yourself, and you won't be feeding Lynn Reid's channel and giving her money. So see, two birds with one stone. So if one YouTube channel does not have what you want anymore, there's like 50 more out there waiting to replace it. So go find, like, if that's what your real issue is with her, is that she promised you that she would lose weight and she's not doing it, then go to a channel that is doing it. Go to a channel that shows success all the time. And, you know, you can get motivation from that. Because if Lynn Reid ain't doing it for you, don't yell at her, do it for me! Just go to somebody that is doing it for you, you know? But I see a lot in Lynn. I mean, I was depressed at one time. I was very overweight at one time. I know the struggles, and I wish Lynn Reid the best. I really do. I really loved the old show. I hope one day that she can get back to doing like the really creative, and because I know she's got a mind for it, and I really hope that someday something will trigger, and that, you know, that she will find that thing that makes her realize that, you know, it is worth it to keep pushing forward. So anyways, I wish Lynn the best of luck, and for the people who are following and you want somebody that is more successful and doesn't have as many ups and downs as her, go find someone else, and, you know, it'll be beneficial for her and you. So anyways, thanks for watching, and talk to you guys later. Bye.